For those of y'all that have began, I guess, deconstructing Christianity or whatever you want to call it, do y'all ever look back to your church days and feel a little like cringy, like, ugh, I was really like that? Because I do. It's like I sit back and I think back to how humble I was when I was a Christian, y'all. I used to, I literally, I talk different. Like the way that I spoke was different. You know how Christians speak with that, proper, I'm a Christian. I used to talk like that. I can remember back times where church was literally my whole life. Like everything was defined around church. There's no such thing as missing a day. There's no excuse for missing a day. The only time that you're gonna miss any type of service is if you done went out and had a baby, or if you're out on deployment or something like that. And then too, you have to ask pastor whether or not you can miss service. Like if you wanted to take a trip out of town and go out with your family, you would have to ask if you could go out of town for the weekend to take your family. Y'all wasn't no going to school, because if you had class on a Wednesday night or a Friday night, it's taking you away from God, so you can't go. Like I sat back in that ministry for a long time, 18 years. I sat back in that ministry and I gave them my life. Even my ex-husband used to work for the pastor, like work for him. Like that was his job. Like he didn't have a job. His job was working for the pastor. And the pastor told him, was like, God will pay you. God will pay you. And so, we held on to that belief for 18 years. When I say working for him, I'm talking about building stuff for him, building decks, little houses, building on rooms to his house, keeping his yard up, taking care of his horses. Like, he did a lot. When I say sun up to sun down, when I say it had got to a point to where I would be like, where you been? Ain't no way you was at work from like 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. and now you just now walking in the door. Like, that's just how much work that man would have for my husband. And what's crazy is, so my ex-husband and I, we ended up getting a divorce, all because of something that the first lady, the first lady, she set up a whole bunch of stuff, and it ended our marriage. At the end of the day, it's like I look back and I still have to say, thank you, God, because it still worked out. Like after me and my ex-husband left the ministry, we ended up going back to school. My ex-husband, he's a nurse practitioner now. I'm a nurse now. I went back, got my nursing degree. I was able to do things that I was never able to do in that ministry. And, now I going to church, no. Like, it's really hard for you to try to convince me to come to your church, because I've been through so much and I've seen how these ministries go. I've seen it all. I see the cliques. And so if I come into your church and I notice something right off bat, no, because I know what's right and what's wrong. But I'm just wondering, before I keep y'all too long, does anybody else look back to their saved days, and just like cringe a little bit, like, that was me? And y'all don't get it twisted now. I still believe in God. I still believe that there is a God. God created us. I still believe that. I love me some God. But that church house stuff, not for me.